Pidera joining us from Miami on Skype, an aide to U.S. Congresswoman Elena Ros-Lehtinen, who is the chairwoman of the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Foreign Affairs, and he is an analyst on Cuban affairs. And Cuban yourself, I believe, Daniel. Would you mind giving me, if you don't mind, a little bit of personal reaction to what you felt when you heard the news today?
Well, first, I want to clear up, I'm a former staffer for the Congresswoman. Now I'm a PhD student at FIU, Florida International University. But my reaction was kind of the same reaction that a lot of people felt, and it was more than celebration. You know, it's more contemplative. It's more of a moral vindication for so many years of you know, the suffering, and knowing the stories of all the executed, all the political prisoners, all of the people who had to leave their homeland with, in many cases, literally the clothes on their backs, all the suffering of the people that were never able to go back because they died in exile. So it's for me, it's more thinking about family members who were never able to go back, who suffered so much, and also people that over the years I've grown up with. I've, you know, come to know very well and know their stories, and so that's kind of been my reflective mood.
Daniel, does it change the future? As I just pointed out with our correspondent Monica, Raul Castro has been in power for 10 years. Does it change now that Fidel is actually gone? Does it accelerate any re-emergence for Cuba? What changes?
It does change the image of the political system, the political scene in Cuba. I don't necessarily believe that it'll be an overnight change, but I think that removing the symbolic image of Fidel Castro, much like has happened in other dictatorships, like with Trujillo in the Dominican Republic, with Franco in Spain, even with Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, removing that key paternal central figure has been has led to change in many in the minds of the population in those countries, and that over time, I think it needs to sink in that he's gone, that he's not a presence anymore, which will take some time. It's hard to predict, but I think once that happens, it's kind of a step that needed to occur before the Cuban people can move on and, you know, close that chapter in Cuban history and really look to the future and really look forward to positive changes, positive democratic changes for their country.
What a fascinating time, isn't it? Daniel Pidera joining us from Miami. Thank you for that.